This is my first vlog. This is so exciting. So I am fully packed. I have my massive rucksack over there. And I'm about to go to Greece for 1 week as my first trip away with my mum. So I'm very excited and I'm going to vlog the whole thing to keep family and friends updated, and that is what this channel is. So yeah, I'm about to leave to go to the airport, and we have to do a little stop on the way to go to York so I can hopefully have access to my money, because I currently have no access to my money and we're going straight to Australia from Greece. But after that, we will head off to the airport. We're now at the airport. It's filming me, don't worry. My mum gets up and starts posing. We're now at the airport. We stopped for a Costa because we got here how early? 4 hours early.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be 3 hours.
So we're 4 hours early, so we have an hour to chill and do nothing.
That was an hour in case we got a flat tyre. And we didn't get a flat tyre, so we're a little bit early. So we had lunch, it's a very convenient lunch time. And then we were going to check our bags.
Mum has organised it very well. So chilling. I've got my massive bag, and my hand luggage is actually heavier than my big bag, which is ridiculous because it's got all my like electronics in it, so it's a lot heavier for some reason. But yeah, now we're gonna go and check in our luggage. Yay! Outfit change. We basically got into Athens last night so late that we went to the hotel and got 3 hours sleep. 3 hours sleep, and now we're getting a plane to Skiros, which is the island that Mum used to go to when she was younger. But yeah,
See you at Juicy Bar.
and yeah, next we'll be on the beach. We have to drop our bags off at the hotel, but we can't check in till 3 and we get there at 8, so we're gonna have to I'm so tired. So yeah, hopefully we'll be on the beach soon. So we're now on the beach. We've had a coffee. I've had a little bit of a nap. We're having a Freddo cappuccino. It's really quiet at the moment, and we're just sat at Juicy Bar and Skiros. But Mum's going to talk about why we're on holiday.
Okay, so we're on holiday because Phoebe's going to go travelling for a year, so we've decided to have a week together. I did the same with Sophie, it was just the two of us as well, so we're doing the same thing. Doing a week on Skiros. I first came here when I was 22, so that is 30 years ago. Juicy was a little hut on the beach at that point, but now it's sort of developed and it's gorgeous, it's lovely. But for the first time ever, you have to buy a sun lounger for 10 euros. Oh my goodness, never had to pay for it before. Anyway, there's waves today, it's a little bit windy, but it's absolutely beautiful, peaceful. The town is on the cliffs above us, and we'll probably explore there tomorrow because it's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow. So the island of Skiros has some mythological stories attached to it. So apparently Theseus was pushed to his death from the rock at the top of the hill where the village is built, and it was also where Achilles was hidden. So the oracle's prophecy couldn't come to pass because his mum hid him, so he didn't die in battle, as the theory goes. So, and also Rupert Brooke, the poet, he is buried on the island after catching malaria, I think, from a mosquito bite on a ship that was off the coast, and after walking down a beautiful valley, he said if I die, he wanted to be buried on the island, and that's where his grave is. So lots of history, lots of beauty, lots of mythological stories, and sand and sea and good food and fabulous company. They are big.
I love, my favourite story is the Achilles one, because he like dressed as a woman to hide from the soldiers. So he literally dressed as like a random woman living on the island, like a local woman. I think he got a job as well and just like vibed. First ever person to cross-dress, I guess, from Greek mythology.
Yeah, I think they were all into Greek cross-dressing.
Were they?
It wasn't given a label at that point, it's just everyone did it.
I love it. But yeah, so we're just gonna chill on the beach for today. We've already unpacked and everything into the hotel, so that's sorted. So yeah, it'll be really nice to have a little chill. I'm so tired. We're still running off 3 hours sleep, so
Look
yeah.
at Juicy, beach for the soul.
Whoa.
Beach for the soul.
But yeah, some food at Juicy. Look how good these salads look. Insane. I got the Juicy salad, which has got like bacon, halloumi, tomatoes, balsamic, pine nuts, all that sort of good stuff. And then Mum got like a chicken Caesar salad. Oh, they look phenomenal. It's just... Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. I don't know what to say, it's just so good. We have come back to the hotel room to basically have a siesta because we're tired. We're tired. Mum's talking to, there's a cat outside. So cute. But basically they've had there was a bit of miscommunication, we'll say, where the cleaner this morning put us in a room because we managed to check in before 3 p.m, which we weren't supposed to. And she put us in this room, and we've all unpacked and everything, but turns out it's the wrong room, so we're getting moved upstairs in the morning, so we're gonna have to repack everything and then move upstairs in the morning and then pack everything up again. But that is fine, because Mum, you've stayed in that room before, haven't you, upstairs?
Oh my god, it's lovely.
Is it much nicer?
Yeah.
So late. I'm gonna have a nap now. It's now the next day. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because we were with Mum's friends and they don't like being on camera, so we were chatting away to them and organising some festivals and events that we're going to go to while we're here. And then this morning we're walking up to the village up there, and there's also a castle on the hill, which we're going to go up to, which is where Achilles worked when he was hiding. So we'll go up there, maybe see Rupert Brooke's grave as well. It is so loud. We're literally walking down a main road.
It got noisy. So it's literally silent.
Yeah, and then as soon as I start filming, it's noisy. So yeah, we're gonna have a little wander up, get some breakfast in the village, and then wander back down and have some lunch.
Hi, so this is Nico's house, or used to be Nico's house, and we used to come here and go up to the roof and have pizza and beers, and we'd put them in the fridge and say, come over anytime and have a beer, they're your beers, I'll put them in my fridge. And it was a weird house because it was split in two, so that used to be the kitchen and the bathroom, and then he renovated part of the house here. It's called the Rustic Retreat in Town, so this was Nico's house. It's now been let out. He left it in his will to someone called Dimitri, who spent a lot of time with Nico. Nico was his sort of mentor. And yeah, so you can come and stay in Nico's house.
Context as well, Nico is one of my mum's best friends from the island, from her 20s, and she would always see him every time.
This is Spitty Moo. So when I used to come in the summer, I used to stay with an old lady called Massini, and this was her house. And my room was up the stairs, right at the top where all the vines are. I used to stay in there, And I used to have to come downstairs and use her bathroom because there's only one bathroom. And yeah, I used to stay with her every summer and every winter. And she was amazing, didn't speak a word of English. Nico introduced us to her, and she used to always bring food. And then if she thought I'd been in bed too long, she'd come and slap me and say, Kalimera, Kalimera. And then she'd always leave me food as well, which was very, very sweet. And I used to sit on the steps and do my washing in a bucket and then hang it on a line that used to go from one window to stairs. Yeah. Happy memories.
We've just been walking and like 4 different people have stopped Mum and been like, oh, Romney! So she's pretty famous in this neighbourhood. I stopped to have some breakfast. We're stood in the square, sat in the square. Platia. There's the castle on top of the hill, and we stopped off and saw one of Mum's old friends. And she told us the castle is shut at the moment for construction, but we'll still go up, and we will have a little wander up and go to the monastery anyway. And we're going to eat some food now and get a coffee.
Cheese pie.
Cheese pie!
And bugazza from the local bakery.
Amazing. We're now sat at Rupert Brooke's grave. We have just been to the castle and saw a little church, and we did go to Nico's grave. I didn't take any videos there though because I thought it'd be a bit insensitive. But yeah, I was taking some photos of the gorgeous view. We're staying just down there somewhere, so we've walked all the way up here, all the way up to the castle. We also, yeah, just had a really sweaty hot time because I slept in, as I always do. If you know me, you know me, I sleep a lot. So I slept in. So it is currently about 1:30 p.m. and we were going to do this in the morning. So I'm sweaty and hot, but I really, really enjoyed the walk up here. It was so nice. Look at Mum being cute. There's a statue. So last time we came to the island, we stayed in a little house that is literally, where am I pointing? I can't figure it out. Like literally just up there. Up there. It's so hard to use my front camera. But this time we're staying down there, so it'll be really nice. But yeah.
It has a statue of what everyone presumed was Rupert Brooke, but it was put in honour to him. However, it was the artist's lover who he used as a model. Nico used to tell the story that he just, because obviously it wasn't legal and all that stuff, that he wanted to portray his lover for eternity, and it's a statue to him in honour of Rupert Brooke, the English poet.
I didn't film much today because we literally just stayed on the beach and chilled. And last night we just sat and watched, there was like a big thunderstorm, so we sat and watched it and had dinner. But right now we're going to a festival. It's a name day for St. Nicholas, I think. So we're walking to St. Nicholas's church right now. We're gonna watch the church ceremony. Don't know if I'm dressed appropriately for a church.
It's a different church. It's not Nicholas. It's a name I can't pronounce.
But it's like a name day celebration, and then there'll be Greek dancing as well afterwards and celebrations. So yeah, let's see how it goes. next morning and we are at the beach. It's actually afternoon I think now, but basically we went to the festival last night. It was really nice. They were giving out like blessed bread. There was like a priest there like blessing food, and then they were handing it out for free, which was really nice. And like, so we had dinner. I had like a lamb risotto type thing, which was really nice but filled with bones, and I'm not very good with bones. And then also a like, was it octopus or squid?
Yeah, calamari squid.
Squid. So calamari. I had a calamari like
Risotto again,
yeah,
wasn't
it was like more pasta, wasn't it? I don't know. And it was real good, and it was blessed, so now I feel pretty blessed. And then I got up and did some Greek dancing, and our friends Nikitas and Frosso, who are the ones who are like kind of showing us around, her mum's friends of 30 plus years. Basically when I finished dancing I was like, how was it, how did I do? And Nikitas goes, bless you. So Nikita, that's not what I wanted to hear. No thank you. But at least I got up, I'll give it a go. And then we left early because we're very British. It got to past 11 o'clock and we're like, yeah, we're ready for bed. So we came back early and then went to sleep, and then we've been asleep for about 12 hours. And then had some little breakfast on our terrace, came to the beach. Mum's been attacked by 2 different bugs now. There was a spider on her sunbed that I had to fish off for her, and then she got attacked by a bumblebee because it thought that her bikini was flowers, so she wasn't too pleased. But yeah, and then tonight we haven't decided yet. We might either go to a festival, which will be very similar to yesterday, just without the dancing, so it'll be like singers and maybe giving out food, or we will go into town and get gyros, and maybe sit at a bar for a bit or something. Not undecided what we're doing, but we will check in later with Frosso and Nikitas and see what they're doing, and then decide from there. But yeah, it was a really, really fun night. I really enjoyed it. Mum's made a friend and it's been following us all the way down the hill. You're gonna have to go back up the hill. Hello, darling. Oh, found a liking to me now. Bored of Mum. Oh no. It's so cute. Hello. That is the last part of this vlog, but there will be a Greece part 2 coming soon, probably next week sometime. But I hope you enjoyed. We definitely did. We only went into town this evening to get some dinner, so it was really nice. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.